Okay, well those mummies are making a move to the north slowly. I mean, there's two of them that have moved like 20 feet to the north, and that still scares me, so I think that they're slowly thinking about it. They're moving around again. I've already set up plans to try and stop them from being able to get to us. I'm trying to build a wall here and just seal these ramps off instead of having to try to mine them out. And I'm building a messy wall system here to block these ramps off. At some point in the future, we might remove these walls and go back out into the wilderness. But for now, if I can get around to it in time, we'll seal that off so these mummies don't get to us. There's 3 of them, and there's no way we would be able to take them. I remember what one mummy did to us. And that was with a well-trained, well-equipped military. So, we have, let's see, Box McCloud here sleeping in the dormitory. Slowly getting the small dining hall set up here. We've just got chairs for now. Let's see, put a table there, It'll just be a small cafe with personal seating arrangements. Don't have a table. There we go. And we'll get it set up. They'll have a place to eat. Hopefully some of these very unhappy people will cheer up a little bit. Let's see, are you trapped there, Rob? Oh man, I don't know if they can actually get through this workshop now. I'll have to take it down. Schist table destroyed by Z-Hall. Z-Hall, you're still tantruming? Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think he can actually get in from outside through this. Right here, dang it. Could not reach site. Yeah, so he's mad right there. Rob is, I think. Did he just tear that door down? Blind chaos cancels construction. They cancel construction of wall. I think because this building's in the way. So yeah, I'll get that removed. That'll take care of that problem. And they're still building those walls as quickly as possible. Hopefully they can build those walls in time. If not, it will be time for adventure mode again, right? Let's see, where are they at? What are they doing? Just 1, 2, 3. They're slowly scattered out. There's 1, 2. Where's the third one at? Is he up there? No. Is he pressed even farther ahead? Hurry up and build those walls. I don't know where the third one is. I might be overlooking him. It's kind of like playing Where's Waldo. Oh well. We just have a few more stones left on this side here, and 1 more stone left there, and then we should be sealed off completely from the caverns. Unless it can fly. And once that's done, that'll be fairly nice. Jello Snark's become a recruit. Everybody's become a recruit. People are swarming around the outside of the mountain now. Probably upset that they can't get in, but they've got all the beer and stuff out there. All the dwarven wine. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I think we're gonna die of dehydration. Someone remove this damn crafts shop. Capianon cancels give water. Needs an empty bucket. And looks like Capianon shows up and destroys that workshop. So that was a bad idea. One of these times I am going to get my dwarves trapped outside somewhere. And they are going to die. So I guess the next step then is just finding out how we're going to get a source of water. I might turn everyone into farmers and have them just grow plump helmets. Actually I guess they weren't trapped outside. Well, yeah they were. We need to build a wall here. Just 1 small wall piece right here. Make it out of phyllite. And let's see, suspend this one right so that they don't stand there on the outside of the wall and get trapped outside. And then we'll have an easy exit to the outside. Okay. And he builds that and we're sealed off there. So that's fine. Now I need to make some buckets, I think. Yep, I'll get some buckets made, get this wall made, and I don't really know what to do with the water supply. Get more farms made. We've got cave wheat. I need barrels. So I'm going to put infinite barrels to be made. Get our woodcutters cutting down all the mushrooms in our little territory that we own here that I feel safe in. And whenever we come back, hopefully it's the good news. Okay, let's take a quick look around the fort. It's been pretty quiet since we sealed everything up. The zombies have, or the mummies have left, and it's 20th Galena. Let's see. We have sand lions and PlumpHelmetMan that have shown up. Let's see. The PlumpHelmetMan, a small humanoid resembling a walking mushroom with arms and legs. It lives far underground near water and soil, and they are purple on their exterior. So they're out there just wandering around, congregating and having a good time. And we also have sand lions that have shown up. A large, ferocious predator found in deserts. It lives in small groups. They hunt together, following their prey until it drops from exhaustion or is unable to fight back. And they're out there just stalking the desert. I think they're hunting down all these locusts and eating them. The locusts are fat. I don't know where they ate, because there's no food out there, there's no water. They've grown somewhere. Other than that, like I said, not a whole lot going on. I got a food stockpile here now. We're moving in everything from the wagon. We're down to 68 drink. And still no sign of water. You know, one thing I just now thought about with the trade depot, there's no way for them to actually get to it. There's no way for their traders to reach the top of our volcano here and use this depot. Yeah, so what we're gonna have to do then is we're gonna have to start working on a route to the outside. Let's see. Right here is the ground floor level. We need to get this bridge built. So we're gonna expand this hallway here down this way, and right here in the center we're gonna mine out 3 wide and get an entrance set up there. And once they've got this all mined out, I'll start placing the flooring 3 wide, and we'll get our masons to build that up. Let's see. So actually, I'll leave that trade depot up there for now. At least that way, if the merchants arrive, they'll see that I have a trade depot. But where will we build the actual trade depot at? Maybe we should expand this little corner right here, make it larger. Have the trade depot stationed there. Because I don't want the trade depot outside again. Yeah, we'll get it figured out. I'm going to have a retractable bridge as well over the volcano this time. Instead of having a moat, we're going to be able to just dump people right into the volcano and feed it. So there's Z-Hall, the expedition leader, Box McCloud, and Tilla. Box has been trying to have a meeting with Z-Hall here forever, but Z-Hall is our miner and our expedition leader. And he doesn't have time to have chit-chat with people right now, I guess. I'm not sure. Should we replace him? Oh yeah, I also did a little bit of exploratory mining out from some of our central stairwells. I was hoping I could hit an additional cavern layer. It didn't happen, and I don't think there is one. So this is it. This is all we've got. This cavern layer and the magma hell below. Unfortunately, no water, no supplies. And, honestly, no real chance for hope. We're down to 63 drink. It's 26 Galena. We have a population of 9. And, we're slowly crafting supplies. Hopefully we'll be able to trade them away for a little bit of drink when the merchants arrive. Well, we just got a big boost of migrants. It is 7th sandstone. We have a population of 10 right now. These migrants are going to push us up to 16. We'll let them funnel in. You can see construction of the bridge is going rather well across the volcano. We've got the flooring all built out to the middle. The giant retractable bridge is almost being finalized by Jello Snark here. And then we'll just have a little bit more building left to do to get to the outside. The trade depot has been moved down here, and you know, we need to really remove this construction here and let these migrants stream inside. what do we have for wildlife? We have reachers, a reacher, a dread troll, and a bunch of camels outside. We should be fine. We'll get that wall down and get everybody in here, get them named. I'm going to be redoing the military soon, changing a bunch of stuff. This lever right here is the lever that's going to be hooked up to the bridge. It's all the way at the very top of the volcano, basically, up in the small office, the janitor's office area. And that's where it's going to stay probably for the entire life of the fortress. Let's see. Food stockpile's going well. Our drink situation's been remedied. They're producing the finest alcohols rather quickly. I'm sure these new migrants that are arriving are going to screw things up a little bit. Tilla is going to dig. So she's going over here to dig this down. Dig out this little entrance. I guess it'll be finalized and ready for whenever the road reaches the end there. What do we have going on in the caverns? Not much. Getting ready to flood this area, I think. Well, I'm gonna first build a floor over it, and then we'll flood it with magma, and then we'll get our little smelting operation going here. I guess that's really all that's it. Just a bunch of new migrants have arrived, and construction on the fortress continues rather slowly. But it's steady, and so far it's uneventful, which I'm thankful for. Okay guys, well, we're going to take a quick look around the fort here. It is 28th sandstone. We've got a population of 16. Here's the screen. Welcome to everybody. Everybody is currently busy working. Whole bunch of stray puppies, whole bunch of crundles too, bunch of camels. Really nothing to worry about. In fact, I'm going to have to be honest with you. Besides Tilla throwing a tantrum up here, probably going to try to fling herself into the volcano, we don't have a whole lot we're going to have to worry about. I've got invasions turned off for the time being. I think for at least a few years I just want to focus on building, on the building aspect. I like this site. The wildlife will be fun. We're going to have a big enough challenge without having any water. So, yep, I'm just going to make it a little bit easier. And, oh gosh, are they fighting? Tilla's fighting. Tilla and Z-Hall. See, this is what I live for right here. These two punks are fighting each other now. Tilla's getting ready to attend a meeting, throwing a tantrum. Our two miners, they really hate each other. Tilla's a grandmaster miner. Z-Hall, you're still learning, trying to learn from the best there. And occasionally, the grandmaster has to whoop some sense into you, chasing you down the mountainside. Yeah, who knows where you guys are now. You've ran off somewhere. Please don't kill each other. I am shaping some of the mountain down. I'm shaping out this entrance right now, squaring it up. There they are. I think they're running... Here they are. They're running down here to continue work on this. I'm going to get this whole big entrance all dug out and set up. We're going to get a road connected all the way to the south side of the screen. I'm thinking about building possibly some type of museum around things like this, a colony of ants. Unfortunately, I can't actually get a closer look at it. I don't know what type of ants it is. Is it military ants? Is it red ants? I don't know, unfortunately. But they're there. We've got Z-Sword there constructing a building. They've almost got this floor done. And unfortunately, I had to build it from the outside here. If you try to build it from the other side, the stones will just fall off down into the volcano. Tilla's throwing another tantrum. We need some amenities around this place, something to cheer people up. Maybe a few statues placed along the road here. Maybe some more food, maybe some more pets. Here comes the angry storm bearer, gonna go start a fist fight. Let's see, who are you starting a fist fight with? Tilla's calm down. You calm down right as you get to the edge. You peer over into the magma and it just warms your soul. It stills your anger for a moment. Oh god, a section of the cavern just collapsed. Ooh, that whole central piece was left standing. The whole ceiling. Somebody might get crushed here. A whole bunch of dirt and debris just falls down. cutting through the cavern floor there. Section of the cavern's collapsed, and there's a whole bunch of people disappeared. Oh god. Let's go down. Oh god. We have yeah, people are falling down, down the magma. Oh man, we just fed the volcano. Well, what do we have here? A magma crab. A small rock-eating creature that lives in molten rock. It scurries on little feet and swims through liquid rock with sharp wings. It uses magma to digest rock and spits out burning globs. And it laughs as the dwarves go by, sinking deeper. Hey, our little adventurers have found adamantine. Where is it? Is that it? There? We'll get to you dwarves here in a moment. You're as good as dead. Because dwarves don't float. It's a cobaltite wall there. Galena. Is it right here? Rough-hewn cobaltite. Is it this little thing right here? Rough-hewn adamantine. Down on 114. Let's hotkey that. I'm going to hotkey that directly to 1. And we'll hang on to that for now. I guess we'll unpause it and see who we lose here. There's going to be a whole bunch of dead dwarves. Oh no. Mr. Insane, you're stunned and drowning in the hot magma. Oh, Mr. Insane, Peter the Third, you just got here, you're drowning. It was your fate and destiny to die. Yep, so Mr. Insane, you've bled to death. Peter the Third, you've bled to death, cooked. Tilla's calmed down, laughing. She was right there, she laughed. In fact, I want to say that Tilla, you probably pulled out the last stone that collapsed to that ceiling. Killing all of those dwarves. Let's see, what should we make this out of? I need to mine some more schist. Yeah, we'll have to leave that hole for now. Let's also remove these ramps. We don't need them. I don't think I lost any of the miners. Oh, well, rest in peace, you guys. You did a little bit of brave exploring and adventuring for us, however. You did find us our adamantine. Let's see. That is right here where my mouse pointer is. Hopefully you can see that. We're just going to go straight up. So let's see. This... It's under... Wait a second. There's water here. We've got water on that part of the map. How did I miss that earlier? Where's that at? Or is that a whole nother cavern layer we haven't found? Hey, they found us water too. So the adamantine is underneath that water. And we're going to have to get a stairwell down there. Let's see. Where's my stairwell at? We're right here. I need to get the stairwell to come all the way through here. Because I want to travel down to this water. Or make a well to it. Let's see. Now, I've got a little bit of planning out to do. Maybe bring this floor over here. And just have a well here that they can dip down. We'll move the bedrooms and stuff down here. Actually, now that we know where the water source is, we can move the bedrooms. We can move the dining hall down here. Yeah, so that's going to be something we're going to start working towards. Thanks a lot, you guys. Thanks for your sacrifice. Thanks for being there for us. It is 19th Timber, late autumn. We have a population of 14. And, except for the wildlife and the occasional accidents, we should be fine. Till is miserable. A right upper leg injury still. Z-Hall is miserable. I need to get a hospital set up. I've got a few things I'm going to go do off camera here then. And, hopefully we don't have anything too exciting to come back to. Just going to be a lot of building, a lot of shaping. That's kind of what I want to focus on for the time being. The next few years, probably at least. Well, looks like we've got our first caravan here. A caravan from Nish Ishlam. They've arrived. Let's see. And our first liaison, Etor Doranthak. We do have a few things going on around the fort. I still don't have the bridge connected. But it will be done soon enough, I think. I do have a whole prison system set up here. This is going to be where the sheriff lives, and where probably an entire military squad barracks out of. Each of these side rooms will be their own individual jail cells. I'm thinking one of these rooms will be the sheriff's office, maybe the other one will be the dungeon master's office. And these rooms back here will be high-profile prison cells for high-profile prisoners. I also needed some schist so that I could finish building things in schist. So it works out. Hopefully this is all schist back here. Let's see, what else do we have going on? Not a whole lot. I need to find out who has my axe. In fact, actually, I'm just going to disband that entire squad. We don't have a military right now. I want everyone to get their items and gear sorted out. If a threat does show up, we will be sure to build a military squad and send them after them. All we have right now is Crundles and camels. Hopefully we stay drama-free for a little bit. Let's see, there's Tilla sleeping in the bed. And there's the adamantine pillar, delicious. We'll be getting to that eventually. Not for quite some time, though. The merchants have arrived and are unloading their goods. So let's see, I should have some crafts. I should. Let's see, mugs maybe? Schist mugs, yes. Unfortunately, I don't have any bins at all. So I'll have to carry all of these by hands. That's where all my schist went. To the mugs, no wonder. I was going to say, there was no way I built with all of it. So, yeah, we'll get all that carried there. I'm saying anyone may trade. I know that if I use... Oh, God. Tilla just went insane and was stricken by melancholy. Well, Tilla, our miner, our Grand Master miner, you finally went crazy. Copper pick is still in your left hand. Hopefully, you let go of that at some point. We could use it. But, the death of all of your friends has finally gotten to you. Unfortunately. And you snapped. Let's see, let's take a look at you for a bit. You killed one Crundle. Relationships were Mr. Insane was your lover, and he cooked alive inside the volcano. You worshipped Nish. Nish Fortune Ivory, the treasure of willing, a deity of the trade of nuts. Most often takes the form of a male steel dwarf and is associated with trade and wealth. And Ugash, associated with caverns and the earth. You were friends with a whole bunch of dead people, I think. Ferret Fiend, yeah, you're dead. I think everyone else might still be alive. And you had a couple passing acquaintances. No health problems, no wounds. You were waiting on a diagnosis that never came. I guess it's possible you got an infection and slowly went insane. I don't have a hospital yet. Maybe I'll set the hospital up over there in that gel cell part that we're building. Hey, we've got an axe. Box McCloud. He gets to chopping down some of those mushrooms. So yeah, we'll get all this stuff carried over here to the merchants. It might take a little bit of time. And let's see, unsuspend that. And let's get just a little bit of flooring placed here. I've got plenty of schist now, up to 50. Now we'll put that there. And we'll be connected to the outside. This bridge is connected via a lever already. So we can pull it and seal that off at any point. And once this is all built, I'm going to seal off this little side entrance completely. So yep, we'll be back. We'll see what the merchants have to trade. We'll come back to a trade screen. It is 19th Timber. And we've lost Tilla. Okay, well, we're going to attempt this trade right here. With our dwarven allies that have shown up. I'm giving them a whole bunch of mugs. I've accidentally already gave them 3, and we didn't get anything out of it. I've got a couple things picked out from them. I've got a dwarven wine barrel, a couple leather bins, an albino bean seed bag, and cave wheat. I mean, the mugs we've got, they're not worth very much. I've also got some glass and wood tagged. I'm hoping we can trade for it. And they accept it. So that was a good trade for all of us as far as I'm concerned. Hopefully Master Ozra got a little bit of bartering experience from that. Let's see, Master Ozra, Novice Grower, Novice Appraiser. So yep, he's working on his brokering skills. He'll be able to tell us how much things cost eventually. We don't need any traders there, so let's just send him back and everyone can start unpacking the goods that we've bought from there. A whole bunch of wood. Well, actually I take that back too. Only like 8 logs. Not too many then. Enough for a couple beds. Besides that, there's not a whole lot going on. Got the road being built out here, and the dwarfs are just continuing to mine this place out. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out to be schist. The majority of it is sand, which I guess is fitting for prisoners. They can just wallow around in the sand for a bit, kick it, and yeah, it'll be a little bit more warming than cold hard stone, I guess. Anything going on in the caverns? Doesn't look like it. We've got a bunch of idlers up there, so let's start building this floor, actually. Because soon, we're going to flood this little trench here. We're going to flood it with magma and get a few forges set up. Nothing too major yet. Eventually, that whole magma pipe to the south is going to be turned into a giant forge that'll be connected to the adamantine pillar, and we'll be pumping out a huge assembly line of the finest armor and weapons the world has ever seen. That's how I imagine it further down the road. You know what? I think we're going to build this out of schist too. Actually, I don't have enough of that. We'll make it out of phyllite. I've got plenty of that. And I'm going to have to floor all of this over. Again, just in case anything tries to crawl out of it. Even though I think that they can crawl out of it anyways. We'll see. We'll see. So there we go. It's 13th Moonstone. We did a little bit of trading. We're still mourning the loss of all of our previous friends. They've all been buried up here in their eternal graves. Let's see. There's Ferret Fiend. There's Mr. Insane in the middle. Can open up all these other tombs. There's Peter the Third. Yeah, open that one, open that one. And I guess that's it for now. That's all the people that have been buried. We'll have to get everyone else buried eventually that dies. And the merchants from Nish Ishlam will be leaving soon. I could have swore we had more than 3 people dead. There's... oh, no, that's right. Tilla will be dead soon enough. 4. That's what was throwing me off. Okay, well, it is 7th Opal Midwinter, and we are now down to 13 dwarfs. Lucky number 13. We've lost Tilla the Third to, her depression, her melancholy. Right there, died on top of a meat barrel. What is that? It's a meat barrel filled with prepared eland lung. So, we'll eat that eland lung in your honor for dinner tonight, maybe, or something. Let's see. We'll bury you somewhere up here towards the top. There's still plenty of caskets open. Plenty of coffins. And, besides Tilla's untimely death there, or timely, depending on how you look at it, we are also building walls and pillars along the bridge here. It'll kind of cut in half the chance of somebody being thrown directly into the volcano. Now maybe the fight, they can bounce from pillar to pillar to pillar to pillar before finally being thrown off into the volcano. At the very least, maybe we'll have something else to catch blood on, to coat red. The road's being built rather slowly, actually. Rar is out there, a skilled building designer. And what was that? You're a Grand Master something? Hang on a second. Grand Master Basket Weaver. Well, congratulations, Rar. We'll have to get you some silk or something to loom and stuff down in the caverns. Looks like we just have one final cell here to be dug out in the barracks/gel system. And then we'll start getting it furnished. You're also going to be seeing these little divots in the walls a whole lot. I've decided that that looks extremely badass for some reason, and we're going to be smoothing it down and engraving it and then filling it with statues and other wonderful treasures. So, expect to see those all over the fortress. Like right here, this is going to be a little guard tower filled with archers that overlooks the bridge. It's one level up above the bridge, so they'll be able to watch anyone who comes in to trade, any migrants who come in. They'll be the first line of defense probably against any sieges or ambushers that try to break inside. Besides the bridge, of course, that will more than likely be pulled extremely quickly. Unless we're confident we can win. I don't want to just be throwing lives away this time. We're going to try to save who we can. I want to build a nice, big, strong fortress on this volcano here. Get some projects going or something. The wildlife and forgotten beasts will more than likely be challenge enough. Looks like we got more manufacturing going on down here. Wooden barrels, thrones and tables. Let's see. No, we need a couple armor stands and weapon racks. Because we're going to be getting the barracks and stuff set up soon. I'm also going to need to get a loom and stuff set up. We need a butcher shop. I'm going to need to get something set up so that we can go collect silk from the rest of the caverns. Some type of airlock system to send squads of silk hunters out. That's about the safest way I can think to do it. And we also need to go down to this other cavern, which is way down here, and get into this water. You know, I guess I could start channeling down into it, ramping down to it. I don't know. I'll have to look at the cavern layout a little bit more and decide what we're gonna do. This is all floored over finally, so it won't be long before we get a little bit smelting operation going on. I may switch from masonry and switch everyone over to smelting for a bit, just to produce as much ore as possible. That's kinda how I run my fortresses. We'll shift all of the focus from our labor from one thing to another, until we reach some type of balance. Other than that, I think that's it. There's not a whole lot of wild animals here, just, I guess, a couple monitor lizards outside, giant olm, crundle. The liaison is still waiting to meet with Z-Hall, our expedition leader. Z-Hall has a lot of positions, though. Let's see. We need to change that up a bit. How about our manager is also Rob now, who's also the bookkeeper. Our psychiatrist can become Blind Chaos. Our chief medical dwarf is going to become Jello Snark. We're going to start specializing these people a little bit, I think. I do want a sheriff. Box McCloud, the warrior, the militia commander. I don't know if this will work, if you can be the militia commander and the sheriff. That seems like a bad idea. As much as I want you to be the sheriff, you're going to be the militia commander and leader of our armed forces. We need someone with a stronger civilian side arm. I think Master Ozra, you can be the sheriff. The dungeon keeper, we don't have anyone for that yet. Daedric Dwarf. Hell, start training your dungeon keeper skills. And I'll have to get all these bedrooms set up. Of course, they want offices and bedrooms. And, yeah, I'll be getting those dug out soon enough. For now, everyone has just been using the dormitory. It's enough to get by. It's better than sleeping out in the hot sun, or the freezing nights. I need more shisht, so I can finish these walls. Hey, looks like that roadway is almost done. Rar, the Grand Master Basket Weaver, is there, finishing it up. And then we'll just have, another year or two of road building before we reach the edge of the map. And we need a whole lot more shisht. So I'm going to get to designating, get to building, let the dwarfs get back to building. It is 17th Opal Midwinter. Tilla has went to meet the great dwarven god in the sky, I guess. And the rest of the dwarfs just carry on. Looks like Z-Hall's finally managed to meet with the liaison, Etor Doranthak. I'm your liaison from the Mountain Homes. Let's discuss your situation. While they're discussing, let's take a look at some of the stuff we've got going on. I'm working on maybe some type of animal pit here. Otherwise, it might be some type of refuse pit. Let's see. From their merchants, we will request... Again, there's not a whole lot of stuff I really want or need from them. Lye. I could always use lye, so I don't have to worry about making it. And charcoal. And coke. And actually ash. All this stuff I don't want to have to worry about making. We'll request it from them. Perhaps they'll have leftovers they can send us. Crafts, no. I think that'll be fine then. I should have embarked with anvils. I believe I did. We're fine with weapons. We'll be making our own soon. Yep, that'll be it. That's all we'll request. Let's see, what else do we have going on? Yeah, right down here, in the middle of this pillar, that's where the stairwell is going to lead down, probably to the slaughter rooms off to the side, and to the sealed-off animal pits. And Mr. Insane has risen and is haunting the fortress. Well, son of a bitch. Mr. Insane, you best be on your best behavior. Let's see. Ferret Fiend's there. Mr. Insane is there. Well, he's buried. I guess ghosts can rise up anytime they want. I didn't know that. That's nice, then. Yeah, he better be on his best behavior, then. Let's see. There was something about tablets and grave memorial to each of them. To all of them. Quit making rock mugs and somebody get on to engraving that. Actually, real quick, let me see. I want to check the skills of my craft dwarves. Stone crafting, we don't have anyone who's talented, so it doesn't matter. Cancels engraved, needs an unengraved slab. Well, how do we make a slab? Bone shell, ivory, decorate, make, totem, make. Let's see, maybe I can find it under jobs. New order, slab. Construct rock slab. Make 10 of them. And we'll get our manager on that. It'll take him a little bit of time to get that set up. So, until we start getting these memorial slabs made, I guess Mr. Insane is free to float about. Or, if I'm mistaken, then he's free to float about even if I do make the memorial slab and bury him. So, oh well, ghosts are fun. He can keep an eye out on these damn camels. Well then, we have finalized the import agreement. Feel free to look over the documents. Let's see, how much are you going to charge us, you con artists, you extortionists? Let's see, where are we at? What's that under? Miscellaneous, I think. 143, 153, yep, right in the middle, sounds right. They're not scalping us too much. We need to get hunters going, so we can start making camel leather armor and camel stuff. Camel soap. Two-humped soap. Let's see, maybe I should set up some hunters here. We will make Master Ozra, Dowd Pride, and Daedric Dwarf. You're all going to be hunters. Well, hang on. Dowd Pride, not you. You are a very talented miner. So Master Ozra and Daedric Dwarf. I guess that's good. I'm going to take off your other stuff here. Your masonry. Ooh, wow. Daedric Dwarf, you are a Grandmaster Brewer. So you can go out hunting and then come home and brew a legendary ale for us. And tell us all stories about the great hunt. We'll have to make some ammo for you guys. Well then, we have finalized the export agreement. Let's go over the documents. We are willing to pay for tanned hides at 178%, musical instruments 159, and the rings at 167. Figurines are at 129. They also want prepared meals and thread, shields and bucklers. We're not going to be fishing. They want trinkets and stuff, and we're not going to be providing that for them. Z-Hall, I look forward to our meeting next year. Our fortunes rise and fall together, my friend. And farewell to you, Eter. You can head back to the mountain home. And hopefully we do see him next year. Hopefully we're still here, and hopefully he's still here. It is 12th Obsidian, late winter. We have a population of 13 dwarves. There goes Eter, Doranthak, the outpost liaison. Eter Diamond Lock. We'll wish him a good journey. And I think we're going to actually seal ourselves up soon. We're going to, yeah, in fact, let's do that right now. And then, let's see if I can find the lever. Right there. Somebody's already standing on it. That best not be a ghost on there. Somebody go pull the lever. It's Z-Hall III, the expedition leader. He's standing on it. And with any luck, maybe he'll flip it. The bridge slams and is closed. And we are once again sealed off from the outside world. Wow, we just got slammed with a huge wave of migrants. let's see. Before they arrived, we had 13, so we're up to 14 there. Dwarf therapist, however, gives me a scary number. Let's set this lever to be pulled so the bridge will fall down. We are going to be up to 32 dwarves. We got a total of 19 in this wave. Let's see. We got a Grandmaster Mason. Looks like just a smattering of everything else. A couple animal trainers, animal caretakers, some hunters and trappers that I'm going to leave. I'm going to switch a few of these people to medical real quick. Again, don't know who's going to end up with what skills. Doesn't matter at the end of the day. Dying. Ooh. A Grandmaster Farmer. Let's see. A Grandmaster Plant Processor and a Grandmaster Cheesemaker. I don't know if they're Grandmasters. Grandmaster Cheesemaker, Legendary Plant Processor. Sorry for underselling you. A Metal Crafter level 4. Let's see. Furnace Operator. A Great Furnace Operator. That's good to know. We also have a Master Metalsmith. Got a Glass Weaver and some other stuff in here. So not too bad this migrant wave. I will have to get some military set up. And the dwarves all start streaming in. Let's see. What's been going on around the fort? We've got this level being finished. I need to get just a little bit of marble placed right here. Woo, not slate. That'll look ugly. Where is it at? Just marble. And actually I need to take that away. There we go. So we'll get that set up. And we'll have the archers training up here. I might even put archery targets for them. We're still making plenty of beds and stuff. Everybody's still using the dormitory. The central stairwell is being expanded. We're going to be abandoning this dining hall at some point. Probably soon. And we're getting slabs and memorial slabs still made. Got 2 bedrooms here. I'm just waiting for doors. And then we'll hand those out. One will be going probably to Master Ozra, the sheriff, so he can live down there by the jail cells. And the other will be going to Daedric Dwarf, the dungeon keeper. We also need to get a hospital built for our psychiatrist and for our chief medical dwarf. Even though the chief medical dwarf isn't actually demanding anything, he definitely deserves one. Oh, and we're all out of mushrooms. This is going to be a huge wing of bedrooms, because from the central stairwell here, if you go up, there's a long tunnel that's going to lead all the way over here. This is all going to be the civilian rooms, and if we go straight down, you can see another stairwell there. It's going to lead right above this water, and we'll have maybe a dining hall over here and a well over here, and on this level or another level we'll have the hospital. I want the hospital to be fairly close to the water source. That way they don't have to haul buckets too far. Yeah, they're mining that out quickly. Got Dowd Pride, Z-Hall. They're working hard. The fortress is slowly coming together. All of the new migrants are stacking themselves into the dining hall here. So it is 5th slate, 1077 mid-spring. We've got a population of 72 now. I don't think there's anybody else out there. There's a couple animals. I don't see any items that they dropped on the edge of the map, so nobody should be out there running for shoes. The camels are making their way towards our gate. You know what? We'll seal the bridge back off, and whenever we come back, everybody should have their own name. We'll get start working our way through the list a little bit more. Oh wow. Hang on a second. They must have just breached into that where the water was. Yep. Let's see. Ooh, nice. So we'll breach into here, and we've got this whole cavern over the water. That level is beautiful. It's got water all over the place. And that stairwell did go down. Right through a pillar, right through all these other caverns. Okay. I was worried that this was going to be a dry county for a while. Look at all this beautiful magma. Got a magma pipe here, another one. So what, we've got a pipe here. This is another pipe. We've got a magma pipe on each level. This is a nice volcano. Ooh, wow. And a bunch of crundles down here. Thankfully, Crundles can't fly. So I'll have to build a floor over this. We'll get everything situated and set up, and whenever we come back, we'll have our dwarves named, and we'll get a shot of that if that's the type of thing you care about. Okay, well, I made a small mistake over here. I was kind of carving out this little corner here because I wanted to put some butcher shops and a tannery over here, right next to the refuse stockpile, which is eventually going to grow into an even larger refuse stockpile. But needless to say, I put ramps here, and I forgot that dwarfs could go up and over ramps. So, whenever I squared that out, one of our dwarfs took the initiative to run all the way over here and drop their pickaxe. Or whatever this is. I think that's what that is. Let's see. It's a copper battle axe. They dropped it and ran away. I've scrambled the military. We have Box McCloud there. I'm going to give the kill order. Actually, you know what? He's just going to go station there, and we'll see if he takes off chasing after the Crundles. Box McCloud, the Crundle Cruncher. Shouldn't be much of a problem. I just want to make sure that he can clear them off and they don't tear apart any civilians who are going to be running over here to pick this stuff up. He had come over here to chop down a tree I had designated to be chopped earlier. People are picking up supplies. Yeah, it's kind of a fiasco. I breached to the perimeter, and now we're paying the price for it. Let's see. Actually, let's give a kill order. We'll select from a rectangle, actually, and choose all of the Crundles on the screen there. Chase the Crundles down, kill them before they're able to tear apart a civilian or something. Box McCloud throws that Crundle on the ground and begins chopping him, putting a chokehold on him. I don't think he has any weapons. He strangles the Crundle's throat. He's just strangling it and slamming it against the ground. Yeah, apparently we don't have any weapons for our military. There's Rob Staley. There's Master Ozra, the sheriff, storing an item in a stockpile. Rob Staley, he's a new recruit. He's the only one being trained by Box McCloud at this time. And looks like he's going to go get his hands bloody with some Crundle goo as well. He charges forward, sets his eyes on one, and then just comes over there to help Box. So they'll pick through these Crundles rather easily, I hope, and we can get all of these items moved back into a stockpile and get all of the dwarves back on the right side of the fence before bad things happen. So yeah, we'll let them just kill the Crundles for a bit. I think they're the only things on the map. Magma crab, camels, and Crundles. So there we go. I'll keep my eye on them, make sure that nobody gets hurt. Box McCloud jams the skull through the brain. Wonderful. Draw blood. The dungeon master's down there getting in on it. Who is our dungeon master? Daedric Dwarf. He's a Grand Master Brewer. Wonderful. Where'd you go, Box McCloud? He's fighting it over there up on the plateau. They've separated Crundles. It's just a Crundle massacre. The Crundles are scattered and beaten. Hopeless. Let's just send the military back here. And we've breached into another cavern. You have discovered an expansive cavern deep underground. Yay, I guess? Not really, though. I want to get a wall up on this as soon as possible. Where is that? That is right in the middle. That's right between all of the caverns. Here is the ground level, the trade depot. 149. We go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10 floors below ground is this cavern level. And that's the one with the water as well. Yeah, let's get a wall built here. Do this so they don't stand there. Just build it out of obsidian, and actually build one. Build one right there. Block off that corner. I don't want anything getting through here. We'll seal this level off completely. And the Sylvan caravan from Really Mona has arrived. Lower the drawbridge. Let the elves in. We'll trade them our stone mugs. And hopefully they've brought us some animals or something. So yeah, we'll pull the lever. And it is 12th Fell Site. There's a decent amount going on. We're crunching Crundles. We're finding new caverns. People are being chased all over the place. Look at all those dead Crundle bodies. They're having fun though, that's all that matters. It's good training for them. Box McCloud, a dabbling axe dwarf. So what weapon do you have? Nothing. Copper greaves on your body. Trousers, giant earthworm hood. A smear of Eter girder thrown stuff, blood on you. Yeah, but you guys are happy. And you know what? I'm happy for you. So we'll come back and I guess once the merchants unload, once we've got our mugs carried to them. And yeah. This year is going pretty good for the dwarves. It's late spring. Well, looks like the arrival of the elves has triggered a mood in Stagger the Third. He's been possessed and taken by a mood. Hopefully we have the workshop he wants. Kind of doubtful though, because we don't have too many workshops. We'll keep our eye on him. He'll let us know, I'm sure. There he goes. He claims a mason's workshop. It's wonderful. Maybe he'll make an armor stand for us or something. We can start decorating the sheriff's room. This whole thing is going to be temporary. I am not pleased that it's all sand. It's bright. The prisoners definitely deserve to live in there. But I think we're going to move down to a darker stone level soon, at some point. Let's see. What do we have going on here? Hasn't been too long actually since the last update. Let's see, I need to unsuspend this and this. Whoops, and I accidentally did build that. Oh well. So yeah, we'll get ready to trade. I think all of the mugs are currently being carried down. Let's see. Anybody may show up at the trade depot. Anybody willing to work on their skill. Hopefully somebody with skill shows up. But we're fine if they don't. There's Mr. New Third. Coal-focused. He's found himself an unlucky trinket outside, and he's gonna carry it back in. You know, I was looking around the map at these ant colonies, and we've got a lot of them around here. Just a small trivia fact, there's a whole bunch of them. I think like a dozen or so. Whole bunch of locusts out there as well. There's those camels. I wonder if we could capture them. Possibly train them into war camels. And a donkey's given birth to a foal. We're going to have a great massive slaughter soon, in another year or so. This is our animal pages. Just 3 pages. Look at all those war dogs we need to assign. There's our dungeon keeper, Daedric Dwarf. We'll get him busy doing something. And we do have everybody here to trade. Unfortunately, I don't have, actually, let's see. Our broker Z-Hall is currently busy digging. Let's fire his ass, because he's always busy digging. Ooh, the eye. Look at all that stuff. You have a whole bunch of personal skills. Master Azra, you're the novice trader. So we're going to give you the broker's job. In fact, only the broker may trade. So get out of there, Glenn. Sorry. And your name is TradeNet. Well, you're not going to net us any trades this time. You can watch Master Azra and maybe learn under his tutelage once he's learned a little bit more himself. Yeah, we'll see what they have to trade. I'm really hoping they brought us some animals. What is Master Azra doing? He's currently busy getting a drink, so we'll wait for him. Oh, here comes the sheriff and the broker, Master Azra, a very talented individual. And he does know how much this stuff is worth. It's worth 10 and 20 dwarf bucks each. I could have been ripped off very easily by these elves if we were depending on an untrained salesman. So let's see. We have a total of 1,170 dwarf bucks to spend. I'm gonna buy all of their lumber because we are sealed off from the caverns once again down below. So we don't have, well, not from the caverns completely, but from where we can harvest wood at. All of the trees that we have access to are chopped down already. Cotton fiber ropes and stuff. I do need more ropes. But one thing that I really need right now is another pickaxe. At least one. A willow barrel. We'll wait. I don't want to spend my money on barrels just yet. Masks. Oaken mask. cloth bin, bunch of, oh, was there any plaster in here? Sand, clay, no. I'm pretty sure you have to buy plaster, and I have not ever seen it. I might have to see if the job manager has a way to make any blackberries. I guess they didn't bring any picks. I shouldn't be surprised. We'll buy their thread and stuff, all of their food. I will buy their bark skin leggings that they brought. Let's see, 800 dwarf bucks. Dog's going crazy. I think that should be it then. Spellwood flasks. We need a big item ticket here to close this out. A deer figurine. Did they bring us any animals? A macaw cage. No. A pet nith. We'll take a nith. It's only 11 dwarf bucks. They really want to get rid of it. Rabbit cage, mule cage, cork tree barrel. Man. We'll buy all this jam. Strawberry, red currant, blackberry, cork, mapleberry, fisherberry. I guess, yeah, all this drink and stuff. 86 dwarf bucks. How's that sound, friends? Oh, wonderful. Thank you for your business. So we don't need our traders there. We'll start unloading these goods. And it is 23rd Fell Site, late spring. Gonna let the dwarfs get back to work. I'm gonna see what the dogs are barking at.